I realized I liked aviation and airplanes at a pretty early age. I remember specifically in first grade, they had asked all of us what we wanted to do when we grew up. I wrote down I wanted to be a pilot. When you climb in the cockpit of an airplane, you turn that key. After that, you kind of forget the rest of it. You're so focused in what you're doing because flying is, it's a full body experience. It's kind of therapeutic in that way, that you can just go fly and focus on what you're doing. And I find I solve a lot of problems when I'm flying. I'm Rabideau. I'm a project engineer for the Proteus aircraft at Scale Composites. I've worked here for a little bit over 5 years. And in that time, I think I've worked on 6 or 7 different kinds of airplanes, some manned, some unmanned. 2 of those, I helped support first flight, the very first flight of those airplanes. And so I've worked on a variety of different programs. I've worked on Proteus, I've worked on Ares, I've worked on Stratolaunch, the world's largest airplane. I've worked on several different unmanned airplanes in various different capacities. And in each of these, I've done different things. I've done structures, I've done systems, I've done flight test, I've done operations. One of the highlights of my career has been working on the Stratolaunch program, the world's largest airplane, the world's most powerful airplane. I still get messages online, people just asking about that airplane, what's it up to? A lot of people at Scale that put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that airplane, so every time it flies, we still go outside and watch it. What's the most exciting for me, and I'm sure a lot of people here, are the big picture milestone events that we can contribute to, and people are excited to track our progress. Yeah, what appeals to me about these kinds of airplanes is when you look at them, you can see that they're unconventional, and it's pretty easy to look at them and say that they're unconventional for the sake of being unconventional. But they're unconventional because they use ideas in different ways, in new ways, and to provide value and sometimes levels of safety that have not been achieved in conventional configuration of airplanes. I really fell in love with the processes and the way we do things here. It's really, I've heard somebody describe it as the Hogwarts of aviation, and it's kind of, I think it's applicable because we're allowed to do just kind of weird, crazy things, and I like that.